Hi Cancers, how are you? Welcome to your 2019 Love and Life Overview. I'm going to do these by quarters, so we're going to look at first, second, third, and fourth quarter. I also would like to say, if you order one of these private readings, they're much longer and they go in much more detail. So I kind of breeze through them here because I want the general message to get out to the majority of everybody. But just know that when you order the private reading, it is much longer and in more detail. Okay. First quarter for Cancers 2019. January, February, March. First quarter for Cancers. Okay. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So right out of the gate, Cancers, we do have a sense of waiting, needing to be patient. Is this in life or in love, or is this with yourself? We do have a, I like this card, I talk about it all the time. When this card says, everybody always says your ships are coming in. Think of it this way. If he were to keep walking forward, if he were to continue taking action, you see how high up he is? He would take a step off of the cliff and die. So you have to just wait. You have to just wait. There is not a decision for you to make at this time. It does appear someone, possibly an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, is being sneaky, manipulative, and deceitful, or they're trying to get away with something here with the Seven of Swords. I like the way this is depicted because he's taking all of the weapons, all of the money, and he's basically robbing the place, right? So there's some sneaky behavior, but in terms of you, Cancers, in terms of actions and decisions, wait. Okay, and I know you can be a little overly forgiving too, so be conscientious of that. You can give people the benefit of the doubt and they can take advantage of it. So be a little careful and conscientious of that. Don't let them walk all over you. But you also know, Cancers, that when you hit your limit, you've hit your limit and then you're done. And if they're dealing with you, they know that too. But you know, in the meantime, be aware of that, but be very patient. There is a lack of communication. There is a sense of control. And it's not good. It's like somebody's walking away. You don't want to do this alone. You want somebody to be with you. We do have the Emperor here, so there could be a fire sign somewhere in your realm, in your periphery. If there's an air sign that is not treating you right, there could be a fire sign entering the picture. Okay? There also could be, this could be one person. So be a little conscientious of that. I keep using the words be conscientious of and don't jump to conclusions and don't take any action yet. I'm saying that specifically because we have the High Priest here, the Hierophant. This is a card of marriage. This is a card of somebody conducting a marriage. Okay? Some higher level expert or mentor in a certain field, usually some sort of soft science field, in a leadership role. So this could be relating to a counselor as well, because we have the Two of Cups here, which means there's a lack of a sense of union, a lack of connection, a lack of something. So it could be with this Emperor. Now, you could have a fire sign coming into the picture and you're really wanting things to work out, but it's like there's just, it's not there. It's not there, not yet. You do feel left out in the cold. I feel like there's an air sign or somebody in your life that is very controlling and they're not doing what needs to be done, and it's kind of leaving you baffled, but at the same time you're not out looking for options. So I don't think you're out looking for options, but I think options are presenting themselves slowly. But again, there's nothing for you to do at this time. Wait. Because you might know something that's going on in their life that they may be acting a certain way because of things that are going on in their life. And you're being very sympathetic and empathetic to that. Okay? But don't let them take it too far either. Second quarter. April, May, June for Cancers in 2019. April, May, June. What are the messages and guidance for Cancers in 2019? Second quarter. Okay. We've got the Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles reversed, Four of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups, Three of Swords. Okay, so now lack of victory, the Tower, okay, the Chariot. It's time for you to get out of Dodge with this person. Okay, they're not going to bring messages of love. They're being apathetic, or they're spying and controlling. You need to get away. There's a complete sense of lack of empathy. There's a complete lack of generosity. One person's completely withholding or shutting down, or you need to do that. It's all becoming very clear. The good news, Cancers, is it's not going to get you down. You're not going to feel paralyzed in your thoughts. I think this is something that's been coming for some time. I think you are aware of it. There's either a third-party situation or broken heart scenario, but regardless of any of this that I said, I'm moving through this quarter quickly because I want to move on. I think, though, the message is that it's going to be very clear. You're not going to win in this case. There is a Tower moment. They're not bringing love messages. You need to shut down the relationship. You need to move away from it. Despite you wanting to watch and see what happens, they could be spying on you, part of their control mechanisms and modality. So be a little conscientious, and I know I keep saying that word, but be aware. You need to move away from them. It's going to be very clear to you. It's not going to bother you, and that's it. Like, I'm not even going to say any more about this because it's so clear in the second quarter. Like the Chariot, like get out of Dodge. New beginnings, okay? I'm like angry now because I don't want you guys to go through this, but I feel like you've been hopeful. It's like they keep saying the words and you keep believing them because that's what we do. We believe in people, right? And I feel like they just are walking over on you, and you finally say enough, 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 enough. And they might have their issues, and they might not need somebody to be there to help them, but you know, you can't do that for 5 years. At the end of the day, people have to learn how to help themselves. Okay, third quarter for Cancers. July, August, September for Cancers in 2019. And again, these energies could be flipped. And please watch your rising and moon signs too, or your Venus sign. If this isn't resonating, one of those others could. Mouse. Okay. Look at all this blue here. Now, I love this Ten of Wands here reversed because you're not going to let this thwart yourself from moving forward. You're not going to let this thwart what you're doing with your life, what you want out of your life. You're not going to let this you're not going to let this bog you down, okay? We clearly know there's deceitful manipulation happening. You could feel like getting even. Okay, you could feel like getting even instead of really thinking through this and taking some time to be happy by yourself. You could be really wanting to get even with this person. Don't do that. That is a total waste of time. Because it's like you're not wanting this to be over. But here we have the moon. Something is going to be illuminated to you. Something secret is going to come to light. Now, this could have been what happened at the very end of the second quarter. And so you're now really, it's really sinking in, and you're getting really ticked off, and you're not wanting this to end. But look, this death card is paramount. Because when you feel like this, Cancers, and it's next to the world reversed, and the moon, and the Nine of Pentacles reversed, meaning that you don't want to be alone, you don't want to be independent, you don't want to do this. There's a codependency situation happening here, and what really needs to take place is for you to tell that other person to F off, and you need to go be happy and figure out a way to do this and turn this right side up, where you can be happy being yourself, where you can be happy being single, or getting a new job, right? This is somebody that just takes care of themselves. Now, if you're in a long-term relationship and you're married, and you know this doesn't really relate to your partner, or it's not so bad that you're going to be leaving the marriage, okay, fine. Okay, I'm not saying that you need to leave a marriage at all, but this is saying you need to take care of yourself. The way the card came out is saying that you're too worried about what the situation is. You're too worried about the other person, and if they love you, and that you need to take care of them. I'm kind of sensing like there's somebody that has, now obviously this isn't going to relate to all of you, but just this is an example. I'm sensing that it's like somebody has a drug problem, or a pill problem, or an alcohol problem, and you keep feeling like they're going to change their ways if you stay and help them, and they need you, and you have to help them, and you have to be there, and you have to show them that they're loved, otherwise they're going to X, Y, and Z. Okay, no. Okay, you can do that to an extent, but you can't let that suck the life out of you. All right? And I feel like you feel this obligation to this person, and you really don't have an obligation to them. You have an obligation to yourself. Okay? Reciprocity means equal giving, equal receiving. So you've got the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Clearly, the message here with the Death card is that you have got to, even if this isn't ending, fine, but you've got to step out of this and put your mindset on yourself. All right? There is no solid new beginning here. And obviously there's not going to be if you're too worried about what somebody else is doing. Worry about what you're doing for you. All right? Nine of Pentacles, or I mean Nine of Wands. Again, like you're locking yourself away, you're barricading yourself in this situation, and you're gonna, like, I feel like I want to say you're gonna lose years of your life trying to take care of something that is going to take care of itself. Okay? Page of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Wands, and then the Lovers. Okay, so there is a turnaround here. It could be with this person, or somebody new coming into the picture. Very likely a fire sign coming into the picture. It's going to be very passionate. It's going to kind of come out of nowhere, because this is somebody that doesn't even test. They're not even testing. It's like they're not even communicating with you or testing how you feel or wanting to talk. They're just kind of all of a sudden there's this huge passionate beginning. I don't know. Let's move on, because we're going to move right into the fourth quarter with that. Fourth quarter for Cancers. And I think what happens here, Cancers, is I think you figured this out. I think you're finally saying no. Or I'm still here for you. I want what's best for you, but I gotta go. Okay, fourth quarter for Cancers. October, November, December 2019. What are the messages for Cancers in the fourth quarter? Because I'm trying to keep this high level and not go into so much, you know, there's situations that there's ebb and flow in life, and we have to remember that. Okay, so we have got the Five of Wands. So there's an internal battle about something. You're wanting to level up so your wishes can come true. You're needing a new type of love. Okay, or new love is coming into the picture. Ah, Page of Wands. So there could really be some fiery energy coming. But again, oh man, you guys. Okay, so money is going to be a thing in the fourth quarter for you. Okay, work and money, work and money, work and money. Because I'm sensing there's this Ten of Pentacles reverse, which means there's a lack of stability. There's a lack of being excited about something too with the Empress reverse. And I know I'm skipping right to the end here, but look what we have leading up to it. We have there's a great deal. You're needing to socialize and be around your people. All right? Or it's coming to light that there was not a third-party situation, or you think there is. There's something foggy here. And with the Magician reverse, there's lies and manipulation. So you're kind of looking over to see what happens with this person from the past or your current partner. There is definitely a lack of celebration here, but you're kind of watching to see. And I think when we had the Devil card and the Nine of Pentacles reversed in the last quarter, there was a realization on your part, Cancers, that yeah, okay, like I can be with you, but I got to take care of myself. So that's what I'm going to go do, but I'm going to be keeping my eye out on you. I want you to come along with me on this journey, but you got to take care of yourself. I need to take care of myself. So in the meantime, I'm going to be checking it. How are things? Okay? And it's going to be a little confusing because I think you're wanting to see a quick turnaround. I think it's not coming. I think you are curious about if there's somebody else, but it's going to be very unclear. You're not going to get those answers right away. But the thing is, justice is going to be served. There is going to be a balancing of the scales. And when you start taking your power, giving your power away, and you start keeping it and regaining your power, there's a balancing effect that takes place in terms of karma and energy. And so you'll feel like the scales have been balanced despite what's happening here. And that's why I think you start delving into work and why you start worrying about what you're doing. You're getting all into this, which is great. It's bothering you because you do feel a lack of stability. Maybe you've let this go for too long and you're getting really stressed out and you're like, oh crap, I gotta fix my money, or I want a different job. I want to be in a different place in my life. And I'm going to pull a clarifier on this really quickly because you're definitely you're wanting to level up. Okay, that would make you really happy, wanting to level up in career and finances or getting recognition for the work that you've done. But there's an internal battle, and I think it's because you're realizing you've been hung up on this thing for too long, and it's impacting the rest of your life. But your feelings lie in that realm, and so it's hard to get passionate about something when you're trying to force yourself. And I think, we get that. Let's pull a clarifier on the Empress for Cancers. Please clarify the Empress at the end of 2019 for Cancers. Please pull a clarifier. Please clarify the Empress. Because you want to feel that lively energy. You want that inspiration. Yeah, it's just when you get tired and you start losing that passionate experience, that passionate feeling and that drive, that internal drive and motivation, when you start feeling like that, you've got to keep going. Seven of Pentacles, clearly you're not going to be in love with every moment of your life. You're not going to be passionate about every moment of your life, but you've got to keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Perfect message. Perfect message. Okay. And then look what's at the bottom of the deck, the Fool. All right, Cancers, I love you. I love you. I love you. I will see you later. And stay tuned for your Januaries because those are coming right out. Okay? All right. Bye.